For today's video, I wanted to test out Pill Base on the natural nail. I wanted to see if the natural nail would require a base coat or a top coat over it to make it nice and shiny. What I've done always in the past is that I top coat my nails, and I usually am using some sort of tips on it. And then from there, I will apply the Pill Base. But for today's video, I applied the Pill Base directly on the natural nail, but I did prep it first. So I took a buffing block and something with, you know, very, very fine grit, such as one of these buffing blocks here. So I buffed my nail and for smoothness. And then what I ended up doing from there is I took more of a spongy buffer, and this is meant to shine your nail. So that's how I kind of prepped my nail before I applied the Pill Base. And I did, you know, 2 applications of the Zebra Pill Base. So I just wanted it nice and smooth. And I've already applied the Pill Base. I let it dry. I did 2 coats. And then I dipped my nail in a, I did 2 coats of the color and 1 coat of clear. And then from there, I activated, buffed it out for smoothness. I really didn't have to do much because these colors work wonderfully. And then I top coated it. So this is the finished nail. Now this video is the removal process. So what I'm gonna need is a file that has like a really heavy grit. So usually I recommend a 100 grit file. So something like this. I'm gonna use this one today only because it's thinner. And then what you're gonna need is some cuticle oil. Right here. So let's go ahead and test this out. So this is my first time testing it out. Now to break the seal of the top coat, you're gonna wanna file around the free edge and the cuticle. I'm not gonna file too much because I don't have a lot to file. Let's see. I've always really been curious because I've had tips on for a little while now, and because my nails were so brittle. Now, when I took off one of my nails recently, I noticed that, you know, my nails were pretty strong. So I wanted to see if I can go without the tips and let my natural nail grow out, because I used to have really strong and long nails. Okay. I thought this would be a kind of a fun thing to test, just out of curiosity. I do want to not dip for a little while. I mean, I don't mean not dip, but not wear tips is what I mean. So now I'm gonna take the cuticle oil and I'm gonna run it through the edges, if you will, where I filed. And what I'm hoping to accomplish here is that the cuticle oil, it will seep into the cracks or where I filed and help promote the lifting. So I'm gonna let it sit for a minute or 2, and then I'm gonna give it a try. I'll come back in just a couple minutes. Now it's been about a minute, so I'm gonna give it a try. Now what I'm gonna use to see if I can remove the dip powder is this cuticle tool. And I'm going to be using this pointer end, but I'm not going to dig it under my nail at all. So what I'm going to try to do is kind of take it to the side and see if I can push it off. Ah, actually, look at that. It actually works on the natural nail. So what I should have from here, but which I didn't grab, is a nail tip. But what I'm doing here is I'm just taking this tool and I'm kind of pushing the sides and removing it. But usually with the nail tip afterwards, you can kind of like put it underneath where the lifting is and kind of like wiggle it around so it moves. But it seems like it worked really well. So I was really happy about this because I was trying to not use a gel or, you know, base or top coat. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, make sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and while you're at it, click on that notification bell. And then when I upload new videos, you'll be notified. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.